June 21st. Woo! 2 days to Arkham Knight.
What? Prosecutor Von Karma, you mean?
No, I heard it's a successor this time. Von Karma Jr.
Successor? Manfred Von Karma, he was a really sinister man. He pulled all sorts of nasty tricks, all so he could win.
I've gone blind again. I'm back.
Flashback.
I'll keep having these. Look at that hair. And that ruffle. And that grin.
It's like the third Doctor had been evil.
So it's the Sixth Doctor.
It's no good.
Mystic Maya! Go on, Liverpool.
Pearly? You showed up. Thanks for coming all this way.
He was really worried about you.
Hey, where's your mother? Didn't you two come together?
Mother is watching over the trainees. She said they have trained for 2 days straight with no breaks.
Huh? Then, you came up by yourself?
Yep, I snuck out the manor and followed a map. You tell me you walked all the way here. Of course not, I ran. Man, that girl's got stamina. That's like, Phoenix just had a heart attack thinking about that.
Pearly, what about the train?
Huh? What's a train? It's time, isn't it? Yeah, lunchtime.
I'm really scared. What if Von Karma tries to do something to me? At least I know Mr. Edgeworth would be nicer to me than Von Karma. Stop it.
Mr. N.G. Worth? Who's that?
He's Nick's rival. Well, he's also a friend.
I think bromance is the correct term.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Hey! The old objection music.
Actually, this is the call music.
Oh, every trial was a scorching fierce battle until the end.
They're like children.
It's always back and forth with them. But when you're rivals for life...
Ma! Please don't mention that name ever again. I'm still in therapy.
Why, Nick?
I'm sorry, Mara. I forgot you don't know. He's gone, and he's not coming back. He's got his own franchise. He left.
What? Wait a second. What's that supposed to mean? All meant shortly. Please proceed into the courtroom.
That's an English accent. We meant to be in Japan, not America here.
Yeah, because we also have English people in this.
Edgeworth's very English in the Destinies.
Nick? Are you English for several of these characters?
Yeah. Court is in order. Alright.
There's only a couple who are distinctly American.
Well, remember, America.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. Are the prosecution and the defense prepared?
That's that treatment again. Don't say a word.
Mr. Wright, are you finally prepared?
Yeah, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Oh, she also calls everyone by their full names. Which... You must be a little shocked because I'm a woman, correct? Oh, God, on this fucking thing again. Fucking third wave feminist.
Easy.
Oh, that's stupid. I am Francisco Von Karma, the prodigy. An awesome band as well. I see. I gave up a diplomacy career in Germany to come to the country for one sole reason: to crush your soul beneath my jackboot. Revenge, see, revenge. It is pretty much that.
Oh God, it's all the whip.
Yeah, the whip. That'll be her.
If it's something of a personation, I'm sure you can. Ow!
I'm talking. If you interrupt again, my whip will do the speaking for me.
Oh, hi.
Yeah, well, German whip. You can read this. Ah! Make no mistake, I will defeat you, and then the Nazi war machine will, prepare to go down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. There's no
Prosecutor Von Karma, your opening statement, please.
Jawohl. Those of Von Karma blood have only one fate: to wear ridiculous outfits, and that is perfection. The defendant, Maya Fey, will find no escape from her guilt on my watch. Yeah.
Very well. What is the defense's position?
Your Honor?
Does the defense wish to enter a plea of not guilty?
Yes, that's why I'm here. Foolish, oh fuck it. Foolish fool, foolish dreams of foolish dreams. Just a fool though as well. 10 minutes I give the defense, 10 minutes before it changes its plea. That's right. I have you running for the justified self-defense plea in no time. That's a massive fucking cuff. That's the word I'm for. Not collar, that's not what I'm for. Oh, back in the void. We do not need this here. Yes, stop pretending you actually follow the actual how the law actually works. The defense stands his plea of no guilty, Your Honor. I will not be intimidated. And this is Edgeworth, but damn his eyes. I mean, dear, I need a moment. How foolish. If that's what you want to play at, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I should now go with the first witness. Who? Miles Edgeworth. Damn it!
They have a brief moment there.
They just
a look.
Yeah, it's run together in slow motion. The witness, your name and occupation. Yes, sir. My name is Dick Gumshoe. I'm a detective at the local precinct. Get to the point already. I don't have time for your bullshit. Explain to the court the details of the murder. Yes, sir. If everyone would please look at this PowerPoint presentation I brought with me. The challenge chamber has no windows and the door was locked shut. At the time of the murder, only the victim and the defendant were in the room. That's how most murders go.
What were they doing in there?
Playing Scrabble. They were channeling the spirits, sir.
Channeling a spirit?
Like my sherry. Why disbelief she's eaten them before? Anyway, a few minutes after the challenge started, gunshots were heard coming from inside the room, sir. Yes. A few of the witnesses broke the door down and rushed into the room.
And that's where they found that the victim was already dead, correct?
No, he was doing the river dance.
I'm not dead!
I believe this is one of the most open and shut cases I've ever presided over.
You've never read a murder mystery novel. Never.
So, how was the victim killed?
I was about to get to that. Stop wasting my time, then. I have a Nazi Panzer tank outside on standby. The cause of death was a pistol shot to the forehead, sir. And the shot was fired from point-blank range. What his eyebrows did. Before the victim was shot, sir, he stabbed in the chest. The wound was very severe, but not enough to cause instantaneous death. A big word for you, Gumshoe. The murderer used the pistol to finish the victim off after the stabbing. When you want someone really dead.
So the victim was stabbed before being shot?
This is the victim's autopsy report, sir. No, did they give those to you before the court case, usually?
Usually.
The court accepts it into evidence. Mr. Wright, you may now question the witness.
What? Sorry, I was not playing Angry Birds. Look at that face, man. Go for every single one. Right. The murder weapon, Detective Gumshoe. Whose pistol was it? It was the victim's. Because everyone's armed. The victim? Now why would he have... Why would he have a pistol? Who cares? Not my point. I have 3 guns on me. The point that you're missing is whose fingerprints are on the pistol. If you're not already paying attention to that, then I suggest you start.
Fingerprints? There were fingerprints?
Along with the victims, the defendant Mark Faze were also on the grip, sir.
So the defendant's fingerprints were left on the murder weapon.
That's what I just said. Point blank, you say, huh? So how far away was it? Point blank, Nick. It was anywhere between 12 to 20 inches away. And how'd you know he was shot point blank? Mr. Phoenix Wright. She thinks she is like the hedgehog. And grow die the foolish foolery of the foolish fools of this foolish country. Excuse me? Don't call me Gunpowder Burn. Gunpowder Burn? Oh, I'm Metal Gear Solid now. When something is shot in point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole. gunpowder explosion is what makes the bullet fire. No shit. And there were definitely some gunpowder burns left on the victim's forehead. And that's why you have an art degree, Nick, not a law degree. How did you become a lawyer again? Stabbed? And what was he stabbed with? Oh, a knife. A fruit knife.
I see, and whose knife was it?
It looks like it belonged to the face, sir. It says here, Faye on the bottom. And of course my face fingerprints were all over it.
All over it,
I won't ever look of you. What will you do now, Mr. Phoenix Wright? I'm Sonic, son of the hedgehog. Prosecuting in court today. The same, 'cause normally I'm the one getting sued. How severe was the wound?
Lethal.
Yeah, well no, he didn't kill him. If there had been half an inch more to the right, it would have hit the victim's heart. After a stab like that, it's impossible to fight back, let alone stand. Oh, I see Maya. She can't lose temper. If he doesn't get her burgers, she frank lips. Are you sure he was stabbed first, then, Sean? Yup, sure can be. One look at the wounds and you come to the same conclusion too, pal. A fool, oh, fuck's sake, I was a fool who only listens to the foolish opinions of other foolish fools. A pistol shot to the forehead of point blank is still enough to kill instantly. Does it matter, then, which was first? Think a little more before you open your big mouth of yours with the Phoenix Wright. Never gets ladies. Well, he gets one, but she's kind of a
That's enough. We have clearly established how the victim was murdered.
I brought two my weapons with me today. Again, you told that before.
Very well. All exception into evidence.
Oh shit, so sorry. I'm sorry. The date and time of death was June 19th at 3:15 p.m. Eyewitnesses claim to have heard two gunshots this time.
And two murder weapons, both of which the defendant's fingerprints on them. This does seem like an open and shut case.
Naturally. I am perfect.
The prosecutors always have a bit of flamboyance, don't they?
But Edgeworth was way too much flamboyance. Your Honour, feel free to slam a little gavel of yours. After all, there is no room left for doubt, is there?
That is quite true, Mr. Wright.
Yes?
Even in the face of all this, do you still wish to plead not guilty? It's the opinion of this court that if you do not adjust your plea, you stand to lose.
See, just as I promised, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You would change your plea in less than 10 minutes.
What will you do, Mr. Wright? Will you change to justify self-defense? Because now would be the time to do so. This is your final chance.
Okay, I need this is gonna be serious. I need a minute. Yeah, every time self-defense is brought up, it may be brought up in other cases as a plea of self-defense. Oh, what will he go with? Oh, we'll see the game.
Back in the void.
Keep going here. Oh well. Maybe I'm just an awesome mage in secret. Well, that's not my problem. Your Honor. This desk just broke when I slammed it, I apologize.
Have you reached a conclusion, Mr. Wright?
Alright. The defense will not change its plea. We are standing behind our bullshit. We will accept nothing short of a complete acquittal. Ow, my face! You have sealed your fate, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Detective, yes? Bring out the... Yes, sir, permission response. Present the final portion of your testimony, the final strike. Do I have to? Oh, yes, sir.
Now, see here, proceedings are run by... Hey!
Quiet, fool.
Oh, yes, of course. Go ahead, detective, and give your testimony.
I think the court would like to hear about the other piece of incriminating evidence. Mr. Light. Alright. Sorry, pal, but there's even more incriminating piece of evidence. This is the costume the defendant was wearing at the time of the crime. Watching accidents and jam. As you can see, it's covered in blood. Oh, blood, right, sorry. The defendant attacked and killed a person who, without a doubt, was not fighting back. You can tell that just from a bloodstain? That's impressive.
Very.
The forensic evidence.
So, this is the costume. There certainly is evidence of the back spray of blood on this.
This piece directly links my affair to the crime, sir.
I see. The court accepts this into evidence. All right, Mr. Wright.
Why can one of my court cases be easy for once? Fuck my life.
There's game franchise.
What's long? You seem to be lost. Reading game. I think this is the last piece of testimony the prosecution should have to offer. As I slowly jack off its whip. Feel free to sulk off with your tail between your legs, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And I will then break you with my whip. In my dungeon. Sounds like he has a dungeon. The blood on the costume. The results show that it is the victim's blood. Damn it, my point's been... Well, I have nothing else to say. That was my entire point.
So there is blood. So the blood is from the...
Don't strike there mid-sentence. I'm sorry, I can't... If you must change the topic, then the good detective must testify again. But too bad, not time. Time to move on. Hans.
Yes, Mr. Von Karma is perfectly correct.
Brains back. Yeah. Much
Sorry, I was dreaming of Edgeworth. I miss him.
We all do. He ran off and did his own fucking franchise. Fucking sell out.
The blood must be very fresh for it to still be that red.
This is the day after the crime. You say both.
Mr. Von Karma's logic is perfect. There is no way to poke a hole in that.
There is one little thing. This is the wrong shade of purple. I have an eye for fashion, as you can tell by my suit. Actually, there's something wrong with this piece of evidence.
What?
What are you talking about, pal? You saying I might be incompetent at my job?
What is this problem you're talking about?
Like I said, wrong shade. Have you got a deluxe color chart here? The problem I have with this piece of evidence is right here. This is more of a sunset purple rather than the deep purple, and also there's a hole here somewhere. I asked the court to please take a look at this sleeve of this costume.
Sleeve? There's a tiny hole here.
A hole? But that wasn't in the report. Wow, the piece are incompetent.
Hold on. What's this around the hole? It smells faintly of gunpowder.
Gunpowder? No one ever told me these things.
A hole that smells of gunpowder.
Only one thing. Your Honor, the only logical conclusion is to make this must be a bullet hole.
Order! 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 This is a very grave matter. It's best we correct the court record first before anything else.
That's not an order, the entire court goes to shit. Sorry about that, I guess we messed up, sir. Silence. I'm gonna talk. This is kind of awkward. Stop being Sonic the Hedgehog. Pull yourself together, detective. That tiny hole doesn't change a thing. It's until the evidence still holds. Continue with your testimony. That just now was a fluke, nothing more. I disagree. How can you say something like that? This is a huge oversight.
Well, I agree it is a mistake on the part of the police. What Prosecutor Von Karma said is true. The evidence still stands.
Court's full of
If you do
bullshit.
find a more definitive problem with the evidence, then...
No way! This court's full of bullshit.
Is it a gumshoe? Please continue with your testimony.
I'm out of here. I'm nothing else. Yes, sir. Well, that's a waste of my time. Use everything! I'm not done with this thing yet. Take the dick gumshoe. No one calls you Richard ever. Yes. Having you call me my full name is kind of a weird feeling. You said that my client killed a person who, without doubt, was not fighting back. The bill's an orange, so you know it did. Then what, may I ask, is the bullet hole the police overlook supposed to mean? What does it mean? I'll tell you what it means. One, your police force is completely incompetent. It means the victim fired off a shot. Is that what it means to not fight back? You're right. His brain just regretted.
It would seem that way. If the victim tried to shoot the defendant, then it would change everything.
Yeah, still got it. Ha. She never smiled. No, she does. Are you finished yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
Miss Von Karma?
It seems that Maffei was shot at by the victim. However, this is only grounds enough to support a justified self-defense plea. Oh, she played you.
That is correct.
I'm sure you remember, Your Honor, what the defense clearly said. They rejected justified self-defense and pleaded not guilty. She played you.
Oh, clever girl.
No, like you.
Why, that's right.
Everyone's memory, I know who she hit there. Someone. Which means the defense has yet to prove anything at all. No. My life is worthless.
Yes, that's true.
Furthermore, just the fact that there is a bullet hole in the costume is not enough to substantiate even a plea of justified self-defense.
Huh? How so?
Quiet. Don't just stand there. Hurry up and tell the court what transpired that day. With the new information we acquired added in, of course. You mean by myself? I'm not sure I can. You want me to put together the scenario all by myself? This is not going well. We'll use the brain. Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Give me a minute. I need to work things out. Okay, according to my things, the Sparrow did it. What? During the defendant saw her chance to stab the victim in the chest. Of course, the victim used the last of his strength to fight back, sir. While the two were fighting, the victim took out his gun. This is now turned to who shot Mr. Burns. The victim took a shot, and because they were too close, he missed. Wait, now he did it. The defendant then picking up on the opening took the victim's gun and ended it. Who now pulled it.
This scenario you've put together does make sense.
Yes, sir. Quite good, actually. Yeah.
Well, Mr. Wright?
However, we know the computer's an idiot, so it can't be right.
Please refrain from glaring at me like that. Now then, your cross-examination, please.
This is my serious face. Shit's getting real when this face comes on. Also, my music starts playing as well, so you know what I mean, it's just got real. Yeah, we don't care, I'm shooting. I think I control time. I'm still done with this jacket yet. Missing the tiny hole on his costume will be the prosecution's undoing. What do you mean? I totally blanked out then. The little hole actually created a huge hole in your testimony.
Explain yourself, Mr. Wright.
Gladly. You said the two of them were fighting when the victim fired his gun at point blank. That book. If that were true, then where is the gunpowder burn on this costume? Good gunpowder burn? God. This is what you testified earlier. When someone is shot from point blank, a burn area is left around the bullet hole, as this blank piece of paper clearly says. But there's not a single trace of gunpowder burn on this costume.
That is a very good point.
Man, we're all morons.
And what exactly does this mean?
My point exactly. It means that the shot were fired. They were standing apart from each other. Like, I'm disappointed, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You think you can punch a hole in my logic with that? With wishy-washy thinking like that, anyone can explain anything away. Yeah, look at the internet these days. And I implore you to disprove my line of thinking. Let's see. In the middle of their fight, the victim pushed the defendant away. And it was then, when they were separated, he fired. How was that? As if that was even possible. According to her testimony, the wound from the stabbing was very severe. The victim would not have had the strength to push the defendant very far off that. Well, what then? That's right. The defendant must have pushed the victim away. After stabbing him, she must have put some space between the doctor and herself. When you're going for a gunshot, you get more range. And then, while she was preparing to strike again, the doctor took his shot. There, that should satisfy even you.
That does make an awful lot of sense. What do you think, Mr. Wright?
I think the prosecution's full of bullshit. I mean, sorry. I'll go with the option B. Thank God I have multiple choice. There is a fatal flaw in your argument, Your Honor. Fatal?
Flaw?
Oh!
Ow!
Very interesting. I would love to see this flaw, where this flaw is. Show me something that can contradict my explanation, so that English is not my first language.
Well, then neither is German.
Yes, I mean, with German. If you ever says the word in German, but Francisca, she learned English perfectly before coming here. This is the piece of evidence that destroys your logic.
What is that? Folding screen?
Bring that all the way with him. I would like to point the court's attention to the hole in the fallen screen I carried in with me. In case I need to get changed. No. Yeah, boo. Hans, get the... Unless I already know what I'm talking about. Here. Who? Where am I? Who am I?
Mr. Wright, your explanation, please.
How judicious it is fucked. The bullet went through the defendant's sleeve first, then the fallen screen. It passed through at the height of approximately 8 inches off the ground, which means Maya is really fucking short. When the shot was fired, Maya, I mean the defendant, was not getting ready to strike, but actually squatting low to the ground.
Order! Order! This changes everything.
Please look at the diagram of the crime scene. The victim, Dr. Gray, was here when they fired the shot, and the bullet hit his phone screen. It hits at this location about 8 inches off the ground. I think I draw him with like a marker pen on this. And then we go around here and tackle him from here. She sunk my battleship. She was standing here near the phone screen. Wait a second. We know the defendant was close to the ground based on the height of the bullet hole. But how can you gauge the distance from that? Because I'm fucking psychic. It isn't even possible the defendant was standing much closer to the victim. That's impossible. But why? You of all people should know the answer to that question, Miss Von Karma. Fraulein. It should be shot somewhere closer, yeah, that. However, there's nothing of the sort on the bullet hole of this costume. Oh no. Yeah, boom! Curse you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You sunk my battleship. Sorry, well, I can please do another.
I believe it is now been proven that the defendant was standing away from the victim when she was shot at. Do you think this has changed the defendant's situation?
Changes everything! Honestly, Your Honor, this changes everything. The prosecution has claimed that the defendant was aiming to kill by stabbing. If that were true, delivering the final strike with a knife would be ideal. However, where and what the defendant was doing at this time, Ms. Maya, who knows her brain does not function like a normal human being, squatting all the way by the phone screen. Gumshoe's still here, good. Exactly. Just go back to sleep, Gumshoe. If Maya favors the real murderer, why would she be by the phone screen instead of preparing to strike?
Upon further consideration, it does make very little sense.
Yeah, I figured that had to be a reason. Go back to sleep, Gumshoe. Just go back to sleep. You need to be here. Figuring things out and proving your logic behind everything is your job. Sorry. Damn it, she's still smiling. Great. You are such a smart man, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What are you doing this evening? But to think that you've been able to take a completely hopeless case to this point. Now I know why Papa had a tough time with you, You amuse me. Edges also inherited the song as well. Detective. How dare you damage my perfect logic? Huh? Oh, it's all my fault. It's always your fault. You start preparing your stand by removing the third star, 3 strands go D. Oh, and rest assured, your punishment will come later. Punishment? Well then, Your Honor, I think I had all the take for the detective's face. Oh, well, she fires from there on. I think it's time to call on the next witness. Oh, great, another witness. Oh, great.
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. After we convene, we will hear from the next witness.
If she's got a southern accent, I'm going to kill someone. Part 1, complete. No, Miles back. You're still here. You should stand here this entire time. You've been caught. Whew, that was a close one.
I know you were giving it your all to defend me, but I could feel the death penalty hanging in the air.
I felt like I was pretty close to dying myself. That's a dreadful joke, Phoenix. But you were wonderful out there. You listened carefully, made theories, and tricked everyone into believing you. Welcome to the lawyers. Thanks, but hey, wait, tricks? There must be a lawyer's secret technique, right? Yeah, bullshit.
By the way, is the next witness who I think it is?
Yeah, sadly. I'm pretty sure it's Laura Hart.
Oh, Lord. Oh, another jam, like always. Remember, Nick, you promised you'd save me. If you lose, my ghost will come after you with my system. We'll haunt you.
Your sister? Are you talking about Mystic Mia?
Yeah. Do you remember her, Pearly?
Nope.
My sister was a super good lawyer. She was also Nick's teacher.
Win still wins his cases for him. I didn't know that. Pearl's thinking about something. Oh well, that would not be important. And that black screen is good. No, someone played light. Someone played light.
Court will now reconvene. Now the first order of... Ow!
I don't want to hit it, old man.
You'll be old.
Shut up. After I got my witness, sit there quietly and watch like a good little boy.
Yes, sir.
Still have a backbone as well. Bring in the photographer, witness the gentleman. Ah, great. I fucking hate it.
God, Lord.
Witness, your name and occupation, if you please. Yeehaw! This is great.
Hey, Phoenix, how you doing?
Just fine.
Sorry about this. Didn't exactly have a choice, you know? Yowza!
Name and occupation.
Yowza?
Yowza, cool. That's what it be.
I declare, what in tarnation? Hey, Judge, this here my violence against myself. That's fine. That's fine? That ain't fine. That's a whip. Yeah.
There's no need for foolish outcries and foolish fools. Just hurry up and testify about what happened on the day of the murder. Your face offends me.
I haven't even got to say my name and job yet. The name's Lotta Hart, paranormal photographer, and I'm here to testify.
Ow!
No, let's all be one big happy family, okay?
Nope.
Only the doc and the defendant went into the chanting chamber. We were waiting outside the door, and then bang, we hear this gunshot. Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down, and we rushed into the room. Inside was the dead victim and the defendant waving a pistol around. I swear, other than those two, there was no one else in the room.
And did you take a picture of the scene right after the murder took place?
Oh, it's a lot of heart.
Reckon course.
What? Excuse me?
Reckon course. It's short for you reckon? Of course I did. Ah!
Does it look like I care? His face is... Hurry up and show your picture to the court. Now there's a horse.
Let's see here. This here's the picture.
This would be good. It doesn't show anything. Fucking pictures. Why are they always in black and white?
It would certainly seem that only the defendant and the victim were in the room.
It's cheaper to print them that way.
Yeah.
I know that from headshots.
Why would she? Yeah. You're letting Mr. Phoenix. Like, probably God Colin never comes up and not. Fuck. Okay, I can do this, Phoenix. Come on. Are you psyching yourself up, Ruler? Yeah, I am. Shut up. It's the eye of the tiger. Sorry. Psych himself up. The punch looked in the face. Doc Brown's in this. Was it really only those two that went in? You were there, Phoenix. What are you blabbering about? You were there too, were you not? Yes, miss. I'll be quiet now. I'll go sit in the corner. Why don't you answer that yourself? Was it really just the two of them? Yes, Dr. Gray and I are going to win in the room, sir.
Hold up, we can't have the defense testifying against some client.
Anyway, folks, only the two of them went into the challenge chamber. You hear?
But you knew that's from the very beginning, didn't you? Witness, continue. I will hit Phoenix Wright later in the face with my whip. I think lots of bullshit. Was it really a gunshot? This is gonna be over coffee. Are you insane? You must have heard it as well. Why don't you testify for the court, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Was it really a gunshot? Yes, I think it was something that sounded like a gunshot.
Why were you listening to the defense attorney to testify?
I heard a gunshot a long time ago, so I know, and I'll tell you, that was a gunshot I heard. Now this is where the story heats up.
So, let me get this straight. Did he really break the door? I know. That Mr. Lawyer there broke the door down. Honestly, Mr. Phoenix Wright, why don't you tell us what happened then? You're practically doing it. Yes, that's one car. I broke the door down. Sorry. Spanish Inquisition.
No need for apologizing. That was great. You're a real man.
Oh, really? That's something I would have liked to see.
Wait, let's get a door in here. You can break it down for us. And what do you see once you blow in? A lot of fucking candles. A lot of candles. It's basically a fire hazard. Are you sure it was the defendant, Maya Fey?
Sure, I'm sure.
We all know Law's full of shit. From last game, we know Law's full of shit. Laura, please think back to the day one more time.
What you getting at?
Remember what you said when we broke into the room?
That's out of a flashback.
In colour this time as well. Oh, it's a creepy zombie.
Yeah.
Liar. Stop taking photographs! This is not time, Laura! Seriously, stop taking photographs. Do not make me shoot you. We have no issue. This thing's like a photographic memory, isn't it? You can remember everything exactly. You couldn't tell, yeah. See, yeah, it's not Maya. Tore for a start, I think.
Well, you see...
Order! Miss Hart, you are here to present accurate testimony.
Yeah, sorry.
Phoenix still got. For a defense lawyer, your defense is terribly lacking, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Exclamation mark. Witness, think back to when those two entered the challenge chamber.
When they entered?
One of those people that entered the chamber was Maya Fey, correct?
Yeah, that's right.
It looks like we've come to a collective conclusion. The person in this picture is most certainly Maya Fey.
Exactly. I am perfect, that's all, of course. Rats, what are you in? 60s Batman show? Come on, Phoenix. Call bullshit on this. Are you absolutely certain of that? Whatever you said, I wasn't there reading it.
Sure am, but that old witch chases out of the room, so...
That's not a way to call you, Morgan. Yeah.
Well, there was no one else in there, and you know it.
There are just no cans around. Under the floor, yes. What about behind the phone screen? You check back there.
Rec given.
No, Reykjavik's to capitalize on it. What? No.
Rec given, you know. You reckon? That's a given. I took me a good look around that room once. There ain't no one in there that was hanging out there behind the folding screen.
If I may have a word with you, Miss Hart.
What? You got a problem?
Wreck given? I mean, I am having a little difficulty in understanding you.
Damn youngsters in there.
You would stop saying such things as wreck given and so forth. Ah!
No, then, Mr. Phoenix Wright. Do you see a problem with testimony, or don't you? I have places to be, you know.
Enough. Seems there are no issues with Miss Hart's testimony.
For once. At the time of the crime, when two people were in the challenge chamber. The victim, Dr. Turner Clay, and the defendant, Maya Fay.
I'm not dead.
Shut up, fool.
The face of the defendant cannot be verified in this picture. However, if we think about the circumstances,
we
it would have
forget
to be the defendant.
one thing here. Or am I the only one who's not chosen to remember this?
What is it, Mr. Wright? Because you have something to say.
Didn't you take two pictures, or am I just not on this? That's not actually the challenge chamber, it's something else. It's all elaborate hoax. Illuminati, Illuminati!
Well, Mr. Wright,
Nothing, Your Honor. That's very smart of you, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You really should give up trying to prove this is not my affair.
that's enough.
Uh-oh. Let me know. Can I go back?
I think it is quite obvious to this court that a verdict of not guilty is not possible.
I told you. Totally, 100% impossible.
Ms. Von Karma, do you have any further questions for the witness?
Having established defendant's guilt, further questioning won't be needed.
What about the defense? No further questions, I presume.
Damn, what I need here is an intervention from the other realm. Oh wait, there it is, wrong schedule. Hi Mia, why are you here? You know, you have dramatic timing. You need to be here from the get-go. And I guess I made it just in time, wouldn't you say?
Oh dear lord.
Yeah, that's her spell. Pearl! Her clothes are a bit small. I don't want to know.
Okay.
Fucking Japanese game. Anyway, what are you waiting for, Phoenix? Let's go. She's already taken away every advantage. You've grown several feet. The advantage is still in your hand. Look at me, I'm smiling. And I'm not smiling. Think carefully one more time. About what you saw in the challenge chamber. Do you remember what you told me yesterday? I don't remember what happened to me yesterday. It's a long time ago. Another flashback again. It's not good for me. Yeah, shut up. I'm dead. Just kick him in the stomach. Fucking zombies. It's just what I need. Just start speaking tongues and backwards. Okay! Stop taking photographs! I've got no respect for anything.
He's a journalist.
Hey! You see, there's one final piece of the puzzle. Yeah. Question Lotta one more time, Phoenix. I don't know if she's doing it subconsciously or on purpose, but she's not testifying truthfully. Really? I think you no idea.
Now then, this court would like to end the cross-examination period.
And when did that 8-year-old girl turn to a full-grown woman? Please wait, Your Honor. I just had a massive psychiatric episode and I'm here. The defense would like to request a witness testify one more time.
Overruled.
You can't overrule me.
I'm afraid you're too late, Mr. Wright. The cross-examination has
cannot
already
overrule me.
ended.
I'm Phoenix Wright. This is my franchise.
Ah!
It's fine. I allow no testimony. What? The on campus page is perfect. Absolutely flawless. And what better time than this for you to see that?
But I mean, I have some place I must go after this. All right, I'll allow it.
I'll cancel Jerry.
Miss Hart, hurry up and give us another test.
Jerry, it's over.
Well, heck, what am I supposed to talk about?
Your hair. Please tell us once more about whatever he said.
Okay, you got it.
See? You got through to the judge somehow, right? I'm from Karma, actually. I'm just here to be a whip boy, literally in this case. Part 2. Why is always a part 2? Alright, last.
When we broke into that room, all I could focus on was Maya. I was, kind of scared of the dead body, so I didn't take a good look at it. I'm really bad when it comes to blood and ghosts and stuff. But I still managed to point my camera at Maya and take a shot.
Nothing sounds different from before.
Or does it? But still, she's vague, which is like all you like, you taste the bitterness of your defeat. Well, amuse me with your useless questions, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I'm waiting. I'm ready. Everything she says is vague. Well, 2, right? What?
Two what?
2 shots. No, in one go. You took 2 shots.
But only one has been submitted as evidence.
Exactly. Miss Hart, where is the other picture you've been withholding? She ate it. Damn it!
No, you got it all wrong. It's not me. I didn't mean anything bad. I mean, I know I can be a little mean, but I ain't evil.
Then why have you not shown this other picture to this court yet?
Well, ain't it obvious? That prosecutor woman told me to shut my trap about it.
What? Von Karma? Come on, nothing more dramatic, Phoenix. Von Karma!
Miss Von Karma, you're hiding critical evidence.
So, I'm a prosecutor, that's what I do. I've played these games before. Everyone hides evidence. Yeah, well, I think it's... I'm confronting her. I'm not frightened of her whip. Or even the judge. No, I'm doing myself. I'm a man. Hey, Your Honor, the defense asked the prosecutor to be held in contempt of court.
Well, yes.
Me? In contempt of court? You can't be serious. But you hid evidence from the court on purpose. That's mean. That's not fair. Pretty much saying. Phoenix, are you a lawyer or a schoolchild? I'm not sure.
There's a degree of irony in this coming from her at this point in time.
Miss Von Karma, would you care to explain yourself to this court?
I thought the picture was not important. That's what no need to submit it. That's all. How could you think? The pictures were more or less the same, so why bother with the second? I mean, it's just so much more trouble than it's worth for me to submit this as evidence. More trouble than it's worth? How can you... If you want to see it so badly, I'll submit it. Fine, here's the second photo. Why is this a Lotta's honeymoon vacation? Honeymoon, assuming she's married. Oh.
Well, what is this picture?
Obviously, the second picture the witness took on the day of the scene of the crime. At the scene of the crime, not on the scene of the crime. Well, it's a little off-center, but that's what you get with a nervous amateur. Ooh, burn.
Well, I think the important point here is the person in this picture. This is most definitely not my affair.
I can you tell all Japanese anime characters, the recognizable part of them is their hair.
What is the meaning of this?
I have no idea. Sorry, what? I completely don't know that. Wondered how does Mia stay in that outfit? It's an issue for the ages.
Probably issue. It's probably nothing.
Just drop me. It's nothing. No, wait. Can I go back now? Your Honor? As you can plainly see, the person in the picture is not my affair.
Yes, I see that. It's not just her face, her whole body is taking on a different appearance.
The one conclusion that can be drawn. That somehow this other person snuck in and traded places with the defendant.
Oh, no, you wouldn't. Order!
Where's my pizza order?
Well, yes, I believe you are correct, Mr. Wright. The person who was inside the Chang chamber was not my affair.
Mia, we did it. You're too soft. That's harsh, you know. Huh? You're softer than Aunt Morgan's strawberry desserts, Phoenix. Well, that's just very harsh. Take a look at Prosecutor Von Karma's face. Damn it, all he does is smile. I think you had better continue to worry, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Miss Von Karma, what do you mean by that?
Your Honor, I would like for you to take a look at this picture. How many pictures has she got? Oh, hi, Mia, /Maya, whatever the... This was taken yesterday at detention center's visitor room. Ooh, spy on you. This is Mr. Phoenix Wright and the defendant, Maya Fay, during his visit. Taken from the bin by the looks of it.
Maya Fay? But is this a totally different person?
Oh, my face. Not a bit. She looks this way because she's obviously in the middle of channeling a spirit. What was that? No.
Sweet laughing. It's unbelievable that she can.
However, it is true. In my face in the stage, she physically changes into the person she's calling. Okay. I wonder if he knows what she's doing. Mia? Taking pictures of someone during a private visit is illegal. Everything she's done to us is illegal. She can't be submitted as evidence. Obviously, this picture is legal. She knows. But I never intended to submit it as evidence. Someone else pretending that never happened. Shh. The moment I showed this picture to the court, the case became all mine. After all, this image has now been forever burned into the judge's mind. He does look terrified. I've seen shit. Well, Nick, he's 1 minute ago. It looks like we've been had.
I don't claim to understand this, and I still cannot believe it. Are you saying that this person is the defendant, Maya Fey?
It's always got. Oh my god. Choices, decisions, life, pineapple. We're at the courtroom. You're right, I'm back. It's like an episode there.
Oh, the fire's returned to your eyes, I see.
Maybe because I'm on fire, but this picture. This picture lies, the critical contradiction up till, whatever he said.
A contradiction?
Basically. So, you think you've spotted a problem with this picture? And earn your keep. If you do this, you're thrown out. Sleeve. Please direct your attention here.
To the sleeve, but there isn't anything odd about it.
Exactly. And now exactly what is so odd. Something that should be there is suddenly missing. Should be there. No! Yeah, well, Hans, get the car. There's a bullet on the sleeve. Staring at the picture. If that's the case, then there should be this picture as well. Yeah, there's a bullet hole, basically.
Miss Von Karma, you intended to keep this valuable piece of evidence.
So?
You will most certainly be assigned a penalty for this.
Still got. Don't celebrate yet. When can we celebrate? You have to bring down the mood, don't you? Take a look at Miss Von Karma. If she smiles, I'm gonna punch you in the face. Fuck it! Punching you in the face!
Miss Phoenix Wright, what are you doing punching a child?
She's not a child! Jumping the gun against you, Honor. I would like to extend an apology on behalf of those incompetent fools.
What do you mean, and what incompetent fools?
If these fools down in the precinct hadn't missed the bullet hole, I would have gotten a report about it. Oh, she's running the way out of it. And I didn't, I could not have known that this picture of any value to the case.
I see.
Can you prove it, Phoenix? But you can't prove that. And Jessica Von Karma's idea of a perfect case is quite fascinating, don't you think? Your Honor, you need not worry. If you must assign a penalty, I'll personally make sure that the detective gets what's coming to him. Bend over. I'm sure that'll be a great national tease at the next salary discussion. Oh, the Edgeworth tactic, I'm just taking his pay away.
In any case, this is a very big problem. When the defendant was taken into custody, her costume had a bullet hole in its sleeve. However, from this photo, it would appear that right after the shooting, there was none.
She was obviously in the Matrix. The judge is confused by a strange twist of events. He's confused by... There's a chance things. Load it all got into one shot, right? Put your dick away, for God's sake. Not like that, you disgust me. Okay, watch this, Maya. I have no idea what I'm gonna say. Your Honor, there is one logical explanation for the contradiction. Which one? Choose someone. That's a boring one. The defendant's sleeve has a bullet hole in it. However, this person clearly does not. There's going to be one explanation. Matrix. The person who shot out the grave was not the defendant. A different person altogether. What? She didn't emote much.
Order! 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 If order is not restored, I will suspend this trial. Ow!
Ah!
Why me?
Defense's argument is a complete mess. A complete mess? I fail to see how. Please enlighten us. Hey, witness. It's very common, Francis.
Ah! What the heck? Is there any way to ask Gal for a favor?
Be quiet, you. You were the one who said there was only two of them when they entered the room.
Well, you know.
Hmm?
Look, sis, you are looking mighty scary, so why don't we say you... Ah! I swear, I wasn't lying on nothing. There wasn't anyone else in there, honest.
You'll see. Now, little me, this Miss Nash is fucking Riddler. Miss Phoenix Wright, where did the defendant vanish to? And where did the other one appear from? I'm never good at these riddles. I never got 100% accuracy.
Whether the person in this picture is not the defendant, this poses two very big questions.
Why am I here?
First, why did the defendant vanish to? And second, where did this person come from?
That's right. Now, how do you have an answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Come on, yeah, what amazing. Stop calling me. I don't know. I think I know what's going on. Not enough yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Or do you think you have enough for you to turn things around even now? Wait a minute. Back in the void again. I should get a season pass of this. Phoenix, Sorry, I just looked there. Okay, way up here from Mist. Different angle, right? I'm gonna stand on my head now and see if it changes how I think. This is an Agatha Christie novel.
Mr. Wright, let's hear what you've come up with.
I think, yeah, whatever. I can't talk anymore. I left the challenge chamber at some point, and the defense can prove this. Oh, how a foolish fool makes a foolish face while dreaming foolish dreams. Maya Fey was being looked after by her aunt Morgan Fey. Yeah, it's not like she's on it. The chances of her leaving the crime scene is lower than the salary. Hey, that's unfair. Shut up.
Anyway, let's see with this. Prove that from the murder until the time of the arrest, the defendant had left the room.
Yes. Miss Hart, do you remember this key?
Well, I've seen it. Hey, that's the channeling chamber key, right? Before the channeling started, Maya locked the door from the inside over there.
The defendant herself locked the door.
Yeah, that's why we all couldn't get the door open. That key's the only one around.
Lots of stroke. Read.
Oh, one of
Wait.
a kind.
Mr. Phoenix Wright. Yeah? I like Mr. Wright, that sounds good. Mature. I'm afraid to ask, but... why is that key currently in your possession? I nicked it, basically. You never really get done for it.
What do you mean?
Milkstar, if my fate knocks up in, the key would have been with her.
Yes, agreed.
Well, she didn't have the key at the time of their arrest.
Ah, well, ain't that a kick? So how come you're holding it?
Theft? I keep saying this is theft. I got this as a present from a certain little girl who's currently aged dramatically, but we'll ignore that now. And that little girl was nowhere near the crime scene at the time. How do you even know where she was? Who knows? Pearl's behind all this. That's preposterous. This means that Maya Fey must have left the room. If she had not, then they would not be holding this key you see before you. Niet. Wait, that's Russian.
9.
9, thank you. I went Russian. Oh, why I went Russian? Thank you. She's not Russian as well.
Seems we have come to an impasse. This picture has clearly captured the face of the murderer. However, is this person the defendant or not? The defense is arguing that the person is not the defendant. Furthermore, as proof, this key has been submitted as evidence. Ms. von Karma.
How can this be?
At this point in time, a verdict on the defendant is not possible.
She's having a moment. My perfect case. How can there be a flaw in my perfect case? Don't think you've won yet, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I will vow vengeance on you. I am the prodigy. I am the knight. I am Batman. If I tend to lose here in this courtroom to a fool like you, Just pull a grab and he disappears through the roof.
She's a witch. She's more like Catwoman.
Yeah, another cat with a German accent.
That's enough. If you would like to continue, do so in the lobby. Court will reconvene tomorrow at 10 a.m. That is all. Court is adjourned.
One thing to beat Phoenix to a pulp in the lobby. She has issues. It's an ashtray next to the sofa.
Wow. That was you, Pearly? You summoned my sis?
Yes, I felt I had no choice.
Great going, Pearly. I knew you were special. Hey, Nick, did you know?
Yeah, she grew pair of breasts. Easy, old one.
Nick? I know you're trying really hard and all, but I really don't ever remember leaving that room.
Shh, be quiet. And I don't think that the third person could have gone into that room. Yeah, we're fucked, basically. Well, at least we have until tomorrow to figure things out. Like what happened in that room, for instance?
Yeah, I'm counting on you.
I envy the two of you.
Oh, by the way, Nick, do you think you could take Pearly back home for me?
All the way back? Sure, why not? Alright, Pearl, you ready to go buy some tickets? Huh? A ticket? Let's go. So sheltered. Just like the internet these days. So very sheltered. So it's day 2 investigations, with more things gets thrown around and it gets more complicated than it had any right to be. But the thing's right, so it's always more complicated than it needs to be.
Yeah.
Where is Edgeworth?
No one knows.